As we continued our journey, it was very interesting to see different scenery. This is the Dominica Botanical Gardens, established under British rule and at one time known as the finest in the region. It was severely damaged by Hurricane David in 1979, as wind speeds of 150 miles an hour crushed this school bus. Luckily, no one was in it at the time. It remains as a relic of the past. This is a cannonball tree, so named for its large, spherical woody fruits. And this the national flower commonly known as Carib wood. This an elephant apple tree, the fruit of which was given to elephants to eat, and apparently is rich in vitamin B complex. Next to it, the elephant sausage tree. This tree is called the walking tree, as it appears to have many legs. It's a very attractive place to visit. It has a typically British feel to it, and many exotic plants. We were not surprised that it had a cricket pitch here, but surprised that this ground even hosts international cricket matches. So here another game is taking place, Nate getting some good shots of it. As we slowly drove around the island, Abel kept stopping for us to observe different plants. Here is nutmeg, common also in India. Here the ginger flower and lemongrass used to flavor cooking. The lush vegetation typical of the Caribbean. People ask, are there any snakes in Dominica? Jamaica, for instance, has no snakes, but here there are 4 species, none of which is poisonous. The largest being the clouded boa, which grows up to 3 meters. To observe the homes here is interesting. Abel then pointed out a cocoa tree. Cocoa trees grow best in locations close to the equator, I've observed them in Kerala in India. The Caribbean islands grow the rarest and finest varieties of cocoa in the world. And thus, as we travel through the countryside, we're able to observe a great variety of vegetation. Coconut trees and banana trees abound, their fruit offered for sale by the side of the road. Views like this certainly reminded me of Jamaica, cockpit country, and parts of northeast Jamaica in the Blue Mountains. We are heading for a well-known tourist destination here, the Sulfur Springs, and getting interesting views of the island on the way. There's not been much rain recently, and the river is reduced to a stream. Clearly sugarcane's still an important crop here. A calabash tree, used not only as food, but the shells as utensils, some of them quite big. We finally arrived at the Sulfur Springs. There are several springs that emerge from the ground in this area, and the smell of sulfur is in the air. There's a platform that's been built in order that tourists can observe safely. Last time I observed this phenomenon was in Himachal Pradesh in northern India. The mysteries of the natural world. It was indeed a pleasure to be able to observe such a variety of flora here. Time for a drink. The drinks vendor using a wheelbarrow as a shop. A shot of our fellow travelers for the memory.
Good.
Then back to the ship. We've certainly had a very interesting day. It has been a pleasure to observe the island. Every island has its own distinctive character, and Dominica certainly did not disappoint us. As we return to the ship, I'm again reminded how convenient it is to be on a cruise ship and be able to get off in a new place in the morning, explore, and then return to the ship in the evening and relax. No planes, no trains, no buses. And overnight, we'll be transported to Martinique. It was a joy to have Abel as our driver and guide. Abel.
Yes.
Mr. James.
Better known as Mr. Abel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we happily board the ship. What's the plan? Well, a nice shower, change for dinner, and then enjoy a delicious meal. We haven't eaten since breakfast, so as we sit on the balcony and watch Dominica fade into the distance, it's a great feeling. We even caught the remnants of a nice sunset, and then went down to dinner. Italian food tonight, tomato and mozzarella salad, followed by minestrone soup, calamari, and then spaghetti and meatballs, followed by dessert and affogato al caffè, ice cream drowned in coffee. A great day.